open my notes back up. Third place, Kenny Bednarik. Second place, Letsili Tebogo. First place, your boy Noah Lyles.
All right. All right. I've got third place, Letsili Tebogo. Second place, Kenny Bednarik, and then first place, Noah Lyles taking home the gold.
So break that down for me. Letsili gets third?
Yeah, I think Letsili gets third. I think right now, and I'm basing this off of a lot of the kind of the mind games. Like I feel like Letsili Tebogo and Kenny Bednarik both want to beat Noah really bad. Like especially after that clip that we talked about last week, I think it was, where Letsili was like, "Oh yeah, like I think that Noah is scared of me and or afraid, and he's more humbled." Like once you said that, it's like, oh, I think it's over for you right now, bro. Like that was a terrible terrible thing. And like, of course, you saw that quote. He's definitely going to be beating you. And so they're both going to be trying to beat each other, or beat Noah. And with that, I think their races are going to suffer. And just with the consistency that Kenny has had this year in the 200 meters, I think that level of consistency is going to take him above Letsili Tebogo. I think Letsili has more talent. I think he's probably more talented than Kenny is. They're both in the same orbit, but I'd say like he's a little bit younger. I think he's got a higher ceiling of times that he could do. But I think Kenny is obviously a lot more consistent. And when it comes to how that championship can fold out, I think that Kenny's gonna just take the edge over him in that 200 meter. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
You hear me now?
No, I can. Yeah.
All right, cool. To answer your question, bro. Wait. Did you ask me a question or you just made
No, you were asking me why I thought that why I thought Kenny was gonna beat Letsili Tebogo. And so I was telling you. So
my bad, bro. My bad. My shit going out. Just say that one more.
you good? I was saying I was telling you why I thought Kenny was gonna beat Letsili because I think he's been more consistent essentially this year.
Okay. That's fair. I'm still gonna shoot on top end talent. I think we could, like you said, Tobogo slightly more talented. And I think his vendetta against Noah is slightly less. I think he's gonna be less emotionally invested than Kenny is to beat Noah. And maybe a little bit more focused. But yeah, I would take Letsili to clear Kenny.
Okay. I also saw, or I guess for this championship, you see Noah's bringing back the same hairstyle from 2022 when he ran the, what was it, 19.3 or whatever.
I'm gonna zag on this a little bit. In 2022, Noah was maybe 24.
Yeah.
Now you're 28. We're getting older. The hair colors and the theatrics are not necessary. I'm not a fan of dyed hair and nail polish. I mean, Noah, that's my friend, bro. That's my dog. He know how I feel about that shit. Kyrie King know how I feel about that shit. It's not cool, bro. We grown as hell. Express yourself, I guess. Express yourself, I guess. But the Super Saiyan hair does not move the needle for me at all.
Throwing it back to the 2022 hairstyle doesn't move the needle for you, huh?
Nothing.
Okay.
I am nothing on the Goku hair or Vegeta hair. I don't know.
All right. Noah, no, well, we already knew Noah was a hater on that. So I guess that should be that shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. So I guess it makes sense. But so any other like dark horses that you see? I feel like this top three is fairly, in my opinion, is fairly solidified for who's going to be winning this. Do you see? Is there anyone else that can crack into this top three?
Yes.
Who?
Alexander Ogando can crack into this top three.
Really?
Yes.
What?
I had not a hard time leaving him off the top three, but when I was coming up with that third place finisher, I was in heavy consideration of putting Alexander Ogando on that list.
Wow. Why? I feel like that's like out of of all the names that you were about to say of like who you were going to be potentially, as a potential dark horse, I am very surprised that you're saying Alexander Ogandu. What have you seen this year that you like from him?
He beats people. He just goes out there and beats people. I mean, he runs 19.8. Maybe he 19.7 PB. But I think Ogano's a competitor. I think he runs a hell of a turn. Quite literally jumps out on his field. So if there were to be a guy, I think he'd be the guy.
Alexander Ogandu. Okay. I wouldn't go with him. I think that he's in like 2022. He I think that was like one of his best seasons. I think he came in like fourth
Yeah,
place or something like that. Fourth, maybe it wasn't that high, but it was pretty good. Um, I'd be surprised to see with him. I think the only other person I think I'd run it back for my 100 pick would be like Zarnell Hughes. Maybe maybe like a Jareem
Mm-mm.
Richards potentially. No,
He
you
in the
don't
four.
think
He's just in the four.
he's just doing the four this year? Okay, whoops,
Yeah,
I might have messed that up. So then I'd probably say then Zarnell as someone that I would have there, but I think it's gonna be real hard to have any three of those guys like lose their spot.
for sure. I mean, yeah, I agree. That's why I ultimately didn't put Alexander Ogando into my top three, but he uh he had some mental space there when I was thinking about my
All
list.
right,
So
all right,
yeah.
there you go.